All right, let's talk about quadrants. What are quadrants? The x and y axes divide the coordinate plane into four regions. Look where I've divided four regions. These regions are called quadrants. So the picture given below it shows you the four quadrants in the coordinate plane. So this is your first quadrant between 0 and 90 degrees, second quadrant 90 to 180 degree, third quadrant 180 to 270 degree, and the fourth quadrant is from 270 to 360 degree. So all of our angles, if you are drawing any angle between 0 and 90, it goes over here. Between 90 and 130, 180, it goes over here. 180 to 270 goes in this quadrant, and 270 to 360, it goes in that quadrant. Go ahead and copy these notes in your notebook. Now state in which quadrants the angle lies. This 60 degree is yours less than yours. Let me pick my pen over here. All right, less than 90 degrees, so it will be somewhere, I will estimate somewhere over here. So let me start from here. That's my initial side, okay, and 60 degrees somewhere over here. I'm just estimating, it's not accurate, but this is a 60 degree angle over here. Okay, so let's go to another one. Another one is 125 degree. Now if I'm drawing 125 degree, I'll still start from here. Okay, initial side. Now you all know this is yours 90 degree. And 90 degree is what? It is yours pi over 2 also. Okay, and 100, and this is my 180 degree. So I have to just assume, and this is my pi also. Pi radian 180 degrees, same thing. Here you go. So 90, if I go middle one, so it should be somewhere over here. All right, so this is my 100, and let me draw a different color, 125 degree over here. So this is how we draw the angles in different quadrants. I'm sorry, the question was asking in which quadrant the given angles lies. So that's your first quadrant, that's your second quadrant. So I should do like this: first, second, third, and fourth. I was not supposed to do that. Okay, let's go to the next problem. All right, so this is your first quadrant, this is your second quadrant, this is your third quadrant, and this is yours fourth quadrant. This is yours what? 0 to 90 degree. This is yours 90 degree to 180 degree. This is yours 180 degree to 270 degree, and this is your 270 degree to 360 degree. So now your job is to find out the given angles, where they go. 320 will be this part over here. So this is what yours fourth quadrant. Write it over here fourth. Don't just write like this. Write over here fourth.
Or going
quadrant
in the clockwise direction.
Fourth quadrant. And this one over here 227 will fall over here. That's my third quadrant. And this will fall up over here. This is my second quadrant. So that's just question is asking from us. That's it, easy and simple. I want you to practice these questions. Go ahead and copy this question, write down which quadrant they go, and show it to me. Now next, our learning target says students will be able to sketch an angle in standard position and determines the reference and coterminal angle. That's our new standard. Our objective is students will be able to find the measure of the reference angle of the given angles, and I will explain to you how to find the reference. Our essential question of the day is, how can I find the measure of the reference angles of the given angles? So what is the definition of reference angle? A reference angle is the positive acute angle. Positive acute angle. What is an acute angle? Angles whose measure is less than 90 degree. Positive. The word positive is also over here. A reference angle is the positive acute angle formed by the terminal side of an angle and the x-axis. So only thing we have to, these are our keywords. Positive acute angle formed by terminal side of an angle and the x-axis. So let's see what it says. If alpha is a non-quadrantal angle in standard position, it's what is standard position? Angle whose vertex is at the origin. Origin is this point over here, and initial side is on the x-axis. All right. So an alpha is a non-quadrant angle in standard position. Its reference angle is determined by the acute angle formed by the terminal side. This is the terminal side and the x-axis. Okay, this is the terminal side over here and the x-axis. So this is how we get the So let me ask this question: what is the reference angle over here? In this case, since this is in quadrant 1 over here, reference angle will be the same one over here, alpha. Alright, because see, it says a reference angle is a positive acute angle formed by the terminal side and of an angle in the x-axis. In this case, since this is in first quadrant over here, this will be your same reference angle. So let's take one more example. Find the reference angle for 60 degree. So now if you thinking about this, 60 degree will be where? 60 degree will be in your first quadrant. Let's assume 60 degree is somewhere over here. This is 60 degree. So what will be the reference angle? Let me change the color over here. Reference angle is the angle which is formed by terminal side. This is the terminal side over here and the x-axis. So this is your x-axis over here. So this will, in first quadrant, usually what happens, all of these are what? Reference angles. This is the 60 degree is the reference angle for is this one. Let's practice some more questions. Alright, next one says 120 degree. Let's draw our 120 degree first of all. Okay, this is my 120 degree over here. So this starts over, this is my initial side, and 120 will be somewhere over. Let's see, this is a 120 degree angle. Okay, so now what is the definition of a reference angle? It is an angle which is formed by the terminal side and the x-axis. So terminal side is where? This last one is your terminal side over here and the x-axis. Let me change the color over here. So this means the angle from here over here, this will be what? This will be my reference angle. So you all know this whole is 180 degree. So you subtract 120 from 180, you will end up with 60 degree. That's your reference angle. So what you came to know is, if you want to find it out, you can subtract from 180 degree this number what they gave you. You will straight away find the reference angle over here. Now this 60 degree, this is where? This is in the first quadrant. So you will not subtract anything. So reference angle is what? Reference angle is 60 degree over here. So what we do is we will add 180 and subtract 180 to get our answer. So our next question is 210 degree and yours 300 degree over here. Now with this problem over here, what you can do is say, as I told you, you are finding what? You are finding reference angle. Reference angle. Now there are two ways to do this. Okay, now if in case you want to really pick, feel it where it is, and then based on this you need to find out, you can do that also. All right, so let's do this. Let's try to find it out how we can. Here you go. So my reference angle is 210 degrees, starts from here and it goes to 180, and somewhere over here it will go 210 over here. So this is my 210 degree. Okay, so you have to find the reference angle. So what I can do over here is I can find the reference angle between the terminal side and x-axis. This will be my reference angle. So what you can do is you can just subtract 180 degree from this, and your answer is what? 30 degree. So this means what? This is my 30 degree. That's my reference angle over here. Okay. Alright, let's find the reference angle 300 degree. Now what happens over here? Let's try to see where is 300 degree, which quadrant it is coming. Alright, so so let's see over here. So in this case, if you look for 300 degree, this is 0 to 90, 180, 270, and 300 degrees somewhere over here. Alright, and it started from here. That's the initial side. Now since this is in your fourth quadrant over here, what happens is your reference angle will be this. This will be your reference angle from this terminal side to the x-axis over here. So this is the part over here. So this will be reference angle. So what you can do over here is you can subtract. Look, whole thing will be 360. So you can subtract 360 minus this whole 300. So which will give you what? Which will give you the reference angle. That's your 60 degree. So this is your 60 degree is your reference angle for this. So what we came from, let's do one more problem over here. This says 7 pi over 4. First of all, usually what I do is I will try to change it to what? I will try to change it to degrees. So let me change to degrees. 7 times 180, and I will divide by what? 4. I ended up with 315 degree. So 315 degree means what? I will just do some mental math over here. If I'm doing this, 315 degree will be somewhere over here. So this means what? Out of 360, if I will subtract this blue part from 360, I will end up with this part. So this means I need to subtract 2 pi. What is this? No, not subtract 2 pi, I need to subtract this whole thing, what? 2 pi, from 2 pi. So my next step will look like this. So this is 2 pi minus 7 pi over 4. Now how do you subtract these? So let's put 1 over here. Your job is to make this 4. How you can make this 4? 4 times 1 is 4. So if I multiply by 4, this means what? I need to multiply this also by 4. So this will be 8 pi over 4 minus 7 pi over 4, which will be give me what? This is my 4 over here. This will be pi over 4. So the reference angle for this is what? That's my pi over 4. Let's do this one. This is my 5 pi over 6. So usually, and you can do again, how to do all those things. All right. So just the easiest way is just change your pi to 180 degree. Pi radian is what? 180 degree divided by this. It will give you 150 degree. So now if I'm looking at 150 degree over here, this is in my what? This is in my second quadrant. So my 150 degree will be somewhere over here. So this remaining part over here, this is your reference angle. So it clearly tells you subtract this whole thing from 180. This small part from 180, you will get the answer. 180 is pi. So you subtract pi. Now again, what you do? Put 1 over here. This is 6. How you can make it 6? You multiply by 6 both the side. 6 pi over 6 minus what? 5 pi over 6 will give you what? Pi over 6. Now what is pi over 6? It is yours 30 degrees. So this angle is what? 30 degree. But we cannot write 30 degree because question is asking in radian. This question is in what? Radians. Our answer should be what? It should be in radian. My question is saying sketch the given angles and find the reference angle. I will use my same approach. What is my approach? First of all, I will change this to degrees. Now question is saying in this, so I will still keep it like this. If I change to in degrees, pi is my 180 divided by 3. So it will be 3 times, you can use your calculator, 60, that will give 120 degree. So now it's a lot more easier for me. Question is saying sketch, so I need to sketch. It's not a problem. Here you go. Now we all know where is 120 degree. Working with radians and degrees is kind of a lot more easier as compared to radians. So usually because we are familiar with that. So that's my 0 over here. So 120 will be somewhere over here. Okay, so this is my 120 degree, but I will not write 120. I'll write what? 2 pi over 3. So what is our reference angle? Our reference angle is this one. It starts from the terminal sides and goes to the x-axis. This is in the second quadrant over here. All right, so this angle is your reference angle. How you will find this? This whole angle is pi radian. So what I will do is I will come over here. I will subtract this by what? Pi. So I will get my answer. All right, so what I can do next is, there's a 1 over here. I need to multiply by 3. I need to multiply by 3, which gives me 3 pi over 3 minus 2 pi over 3, which will give me what? Pi over 3. And what is pi over 3 if you change in degrees? It should be 60 degree. You can check it. 180 divided by 3 is 60 degree. It just gives you 60 degree. This is your pi over 3. All right, so that's yours radian. Now this one is kind of a lot more easier. This says 170. Now question is saying sketch. So you should sketch it. Okay, now since it's a negative, I need to go other way. This means I will go clockwise. Let's use mathematical vocabulary. So this is my standard position over here. So when I go from here, this is my 90 degree. All right. Now if I go to if I take the complete rotation, there's 180. I need 170. So negative 170, it should be somewhere. I'm estimating it's not accurate. All right. So this is my what? Negative 170 degree. So what is your reference angle? Reference angle will be this one, which is drawn between what? Between the terminal side. This is your terminal side and the x-axis. Since it's in third quadrant over here, this is like this. So this is the reference angle. How you will find it is easy for you. This whole is 180 and you subtract. So in this case, what you do, since there is a negative sign, you will add 180. So what is your answer? This is 180, 10 degree. You see, this is a 10 degree over here. So that's my 10 degree, that's my reference. Now if in case if you look over here, that's my negative 10 degree if you see. So that's a negative 10 degree. It looks like I messed up over here. It should be positive. So let's change it to positive 10 degrees. Okay, why positive 10 degrees? Because our definition for reference angle is this one also. Let me write the definition also over here. It will make it a lot more easy when we are learning this concept. Reference angle is what? It is the absolute difference. Absolute difference, absolute value, always it should be positive. Absolute difference between 180 degree, I write abbreviated form, between 180 degree and the original angle. So if in case I was doing this, I should have done like this. So in this case, what happens? It will be positive 10 degrees. Okay, so I apologize for that.